folks. So it's the eve of Christmas Eve, so it's Saturday. I've come down to London Bridge because there's a Christmas market down here, and as promised, with my couple of my subscribers wanted to see Christmas market, so tried to keep my promises as best I can. But like I said, that's another reason why I hate making them, to be quite honest, because I can't always keep them and I hate breaking promises to people. So I try to avoid doing that if possible. Anyway, so whilst we're coming down here, like I say, this is Tooley Street. This is Tooley Street, right? And just recently, in the last, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years, whatever, I don't know how long it's been going on. But obviously they've been making this, they've been redoing all of this stuff that used to be sort of like, well, loads of different things under here, do you know what I mean? I forget off the top of my head half of it. But anyway, so, like, you know, for the last, I'd say, I don't know, 5 or 6 years or something, I guess, I'm not sure exactly, I couldn't tell you 100%, but they're making like this new, I don't know, I suppose it's a new entrance or even a new station altogether. I'm not even sure entirely now off the top of my head, or is it part of the old station but, you know, new bits to it or something, I don't know. Well, it's still London Bridge Station, but, you know, this massive brand new entrance look, and platform up there. Look at this, it's amazing actually. Yeah, and this, like I say, this has been going on for, I don't know exactly, but a good while. Yeah, so yeah, it's going to look pretty spectacular, I guess, when it's done. I mean, look at this, wow, it looks so different. This is all so different, and I suppose they're trying to get it on the same lines as St. Pancras, I guess. It's kind of like, you know, kind of similar sort of, you know, I don't know whatever you want to call it, not design, but just in terms of like, you know, entrance and, you know, the convenience of it and the connections with it, and, you know what I mean, integrated systems and all the rest of it, you know what I mean, sort of thing. So, but yeah, it looks, from what I can see of it, it's looking pretty impressive, really. It is quite amazing because there was a load of these old buildings, like I say, you see all the old part there, all the old brickwork, and like I say, I mean, there's some history with this place as well, apparently, you know what I mean. There was something, I can't remember what it was. It might have even been flipping up, of all places, it might have actually been on Most Haunted even. But yeah, it's steeped in history, this place, and back in whenever the 18th century or even further back when, you know, this place was like notorious and anyway, I can't remember all the details now, to be perfectly honest with you, but there's a flipping lot of history with all this. And anyway, like I say, I mean, all of this, all that sort of archways and stuff travelled all the way right to the end there, to where that dark blue pub is there, the top of it you can see. And now that's all gone and it's replaced by this, but essentially then incorporating what's left of it with that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what I say. And even the glass bridge across the road is new. Even that's new. That's different. I mean, there was a bridge there before, but it didn't look like that. But yeah, so the new London Bridge Station, essentially. And I think it's all part of the Crossrail network thing, I think. But again, don't quote me on that one necessarily. But yeah, I mean, wow. And the inside is looking interesting because there's like these like wooden slats, for want of a better word. I don't know how well the camera will pick it up really through the window there, but you can see like there's a wooden, let me see if I can zoom in and sort of like see if I can pick up the detail of it. But yeah, you see what I mean, this like wooden sort of covering, I don't know how to describe it exactly, whatever you want to call it, facade, whatever. But anyway, yeah, you know, it's going to be interesting once it's all completed and whatever. I'll definitely have to come round here at some point when it's all done. And I'm not sure exactly when they're supposed to finish this thing. Yeah, it is part of the Thames Link, I thought it was. Yeah, it's part of the Thames Link thing. So it's been a massive project, you know, it's been a massive project. One of the biggest sort of civil engineering projects in terms of our transport system in many decades, apparently. So, you know, I mean, because it's going all over London. It's all around Soho, there's places, stuff in Soho and all, I'm not sure exactly all of the parts of London it's affecting, but, you know, big chunks of London have been completely and utterly redesigned, if you like, and you know, major work doing to it, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. It's really fascinating, and like I said, once it's all done, and I think it is going to be done sometime next year, I think. I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think it's going to be finished sometime next year. I mean, it's looking pretty much well on its way as it is. So, and then again, you link that to the Victoria stuff. You know, all the Victoria stuff that's been done all around there and everything. It even goes on further down there. I didn't realise just how far. Look, it sort of like curls around that way, down at the end there. I don't know how this camera's faring against this wind right now, by the way. Oh, it's always pretty windy round London Bridge. Yeah, so it goes all the way around there as well. So, yeah, it's one massive project, man. It's quite astounding. Right, okay, so, yeah. Okay, so like I said, I mean, that wasn't the reason why I came here, but you know, I hadn't realised just how far they'd progressed since I was last here. So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, we didn't actually come here to film this. It's just a little bonus, I guess. Right, so let's go and check out the Christmas market, which is round this corner here. So I'll catch you folks momentarily. Bye for now. Okay, folks. So when I was checking online, there's a Christmas market in here. There's also one on the south bank, so we'll probably check that one out later. And I believe there's another one right near what's his face's house, as I call it. Well, it used to be Boris's house. It's now Sadiq's house now. So now we have to call it Sadiq's house. In other words, the Lord Mayor's City Hall, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, we'll go and check that out shortly, because there's one there as well, apparently. But this is, well, it was listed on the, I was checking them out online, see where the Christmas markets are like, and yeah, this was listed as one of them, so kind of looks a little bit, not that Christmassy necessarily, is it, really? I don't know. I mean, obviously you got the Christmas tree, so. I mean, this here, look, now this looks a bit more Christmassy, doesn't it? These little shacks here, these little huts, whatever you want to call them. Look at this thing here. Wow. Yeah, so, yeah, like I say, I must admit, to be perfectly honest with you, mind you, you see some of the other ones, the Winter Wonderland one, but some of them, you see, you have to pay. They're not like just like in a sort of public, well, I say public, this isn't necessarily strictly speaking a public space, but yeah, there's a few of them, like the Winter Wonderland, and there's another one that completely escapes me for a minute, but there's a few of them where you have to pay to go in, sort of thing. So like there's one, like I said, the Winter Wonderland, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that one is in Hyde Park. No idea how much it is, but you know, I've just barely managed to get myself down here, never mind flipping paid to go in one of those. Do you know what I mean? So sorry about that, guys. Maybe next year, hopefully, if funds have improved since, you know, by then, hopefully, I might be able to take you guys down there. I would like to do one, to be quite honest, you know what I mean, because from what I've seen of them, they look quite cool, you know what I mean, and, you know, full of lights and all the rest of it and blah blah blah. So I'm kind of like, yeah, that would be really cool. I'd love to do that, but at the moment I just can't afford it. I just can't do it, sadly. So, but at least we've got these open air ones. These ones that essentially just, for one, all intents and purposes, just basically on a public area sort of thing. So, you know, you can just walk around them sort of thing. But then these ones seem to be a little bit sort of like, I don't know. Obviously not. They're not as. I don't know. Anyway, so look, there's a few more down here. You see. But look, there's HMS Belfast. Definitely have to have another little trip on her one day. It was a while ago now. It was a couple of, about 2-3 years ago when I went on there. So it's been a while, but it's not cheap. You see, that's the trouble. The last time I think I went on there, I think it was 25 quid or something. I think. I can't quite remember. And chances are, when I finally get round to going on it again, it's probably be even more by then. Quite possibly be, I don't know, 28 quid, nearly 30 quid or something, I guess, maybe. But I can't say for certain. So, yeah, that's one of the other issues about filming around these sort of places as well, of course. Is all the crowds, of course. It makes for filming a little bit awkward sometimes, that's all. And of course, you know, I kind of get a bit self-conscious in terms of, sorry, I know, I see Homer Simpson again, distracting myself. I've got to go back on there again, I've definitely got to have another trip on there, man. Anyway, yes, so, yeah, I've completely distracted myself now. What the heck was I just saying? Oh, that's good, isn't it? Something about filming crowds, yeah, oh yeah, feeling uncomfortable and what have you sort of thing, because you know, let's face it, unless you're actually having a conversation with another human being right next to you in person sort of thing, then, you know, talking to a camera held out in front of you is not the most natural thing to do. Well, maybe for some people it comes more naturally than others, perhaps, you know what I mean? But I do get self-conscious, still get quite self-conscious about it. And if I'm in a particularly crowded area where there's lots of people, it's also the manoeuvring around, you know, my arm's sticking out at least, I don't know, as long as my arm is, whatever length that is, what, I don't know, 2 foot, whatever, well, I don't know exactly, but whatever it is, and you know, it kind of becomes a bit of a logistical nightmare sometimes, especially in a big crowd of people, as you can imagine. You know, you got to try and keep manoeuvring around and what have you sort of thing. So, but anyway, so yeah, these are a little bit maybe, I find them a bit disappointing, shall I say? But I guess when you think about it, those bigger ones, the ones where you have to pay, they're going to be a bit more spectacular, aren't they? A little bit more, well, Christmassy, I guess, if that's the right way of describing it. But I like the little shacks. The little shacks look pretty cool, actually, because they make me think of like alpine, wintry sort of things. I don't know why exactly, but no, are we going to get flagged for that now? Do you know what? It doesn't really matter these days, to be perfectly honest with you, because like none of my videos are monetized anyway, so and you know, the only time that yeah, I don't know, yeah, so will they flag out the music? Oh no, copyright. Yeah, well, anyway, so oh, look at that for an interesting Christmas tree. Oh, that's different. Oh, I've never seen a Christmas tree like that one before. Let's go and have a little nosy up here first, and then we'll drop back down and then maybe walk back, and then we'll go to the other one, which now off the top of my head completely escapes me for a minute, but it'll come back to me shortly. Oh, sorry folks. Right, so, oh wow, look at that. That's interesting. That is an interesting Christmas tree. I've never seen a Christmas tree like that before. That's cool. I like it. Yes, so there's great. You see, my brain sometimes just doesn't want to work. You know what I mean? It's like yeah, City Hall is, yeah. So that's City Hall there. So let's just have a little nosy over there. over this thing here a minute. See a continuation of the market a little bit here. I don't think there's much more beyond this, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember where the other one was. I just said it a minute ago and I can't for the life of me remember where I said it was. Great, completely escapes me for a minute. So yeah, we got this one here. I can't remember. Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm starting to really wonder about my brain, you know. Anyway, yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna leave the video here for now because I need to review where we're heading to. So I'll catch you folks later. Bye for now.